So there are different world systems, and in some world systems there are Buddhist practitioners and Buddhas and so on. Then Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva answered to the question from Shakyamuni Buddha's mother, Maya, who asked, she wants to know the types of suffering for beings of the samsara world, the world that we live in. So here's the answer. My sacred mother, I will relate to you in brief. The retribution of karmas of human beings in the human world is innumerable. There are too many to list them out. The consequences and results of negative activities. Beings who are disobedient to their parents or associated with the bad ways are cast into the Avicii hell and will continue to suffer from kalpas to kalpas with no means of escape. So it's not to say if your parents are abusive and committing crimes against you that you are supposed to be obedient. So here everything is taken in the context of that they are reasonable and you are not. When it comes to the statement about being with parents, that's my interpretation. People who do harm to the Buddha by destroying his images and speak ill of the Triple Gems disrespectfully, or having no respect for the teaching of the honored one, the Buddha, would be cast to Avicii hell from kalpas to kalpa with no means to escape. So a person may say, okay, so what's so special about Buddha? What's so special about his teaching? What happens if people are not interested, people are not onto that path? So in my mind, this is pretty generic, right? So if you are a Christian, then it will be the Triple Gems would be the Jesus, the Bible, and the Christians and the Muslims would be the Prophet Muhammad and Allah, may the blessing and peace of Allah be upon him, and the Quran, and the Muslims or the mosques. So once again, when people disrespect these great lights, I think the negative consequence comes from that it may harm other people or the society in general, where other people are cut off from the opportunities of getting relief and better themselves by going through the teachings. And that's why they will be these people who commit such activities will be thrown into the Avicii hell for a very long time with no way out. Human beings who do harm to sacred temples, committing adultery with monks or nuns or priests and the mullahs and so on, or kill or harm others in sacred places, are cast into the Avicii hell for eternal suffering. And again, my interpretation is how they interfere with the teachings and stop up other people from having a path to their freedom and liberty. Any being following the practices of a monk with no pure embrace of the Dharma, Dharma is the truth according to the Buddha, bullying others or committing various kinds of sins, is cast into the Avicii hell for similar punishment. Those who are prone to steal things from temples such as cash, rice, food, clothing, or anything would similarly be thrown into Avicii hell for continuous suffering. So here my interpretation is it takes away the resources for the people who really want to practice and achieve attain enlightenment. And whether the person is a priest, a pastor, a monk, if they steal from the temple, besides the negative action by itself, also he or she is found out, it's very bad impression. So people say, well, look at him, oh, he wants his money. So they actually can turn away many people who are looking for help away from the teachings because of their negative behavior. Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva repeated to Queen Mahamaya, any of the above named groups of sinners are punished perpetually. Queen Mahamaya asked Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva once again, what is the meaning of Avicii hell? Kshitigarbha Bodhisattva replied, Sacred Mother, there are different hells within the Mahara Chakravala. Besides the 18 big hells, there are some 500 other ones to be found with different names, and still others 1,000 hells. Avicii hells means hells reinforced with iron surrounded by iron walls 8 million miles wide and 1 million miles high. These hells are fully filled with burning flames and are jointly linked up together with other hells of different names. By the way, the Buddha spent about, I have read at least 3 books on the ghost realm, where they live, what they eat, how they look like. And the Buddha also described hells to great extent. And he did not invent the hell. He did not do anything to punish anybody. He merely had the ability to see what was going on. Because of the level of enlightenment he attained, he was a human being, and he was not a creator. So he is basically doing an eyewitness report here. Among them, there is one hell by the name Avicii, or we'll finish in 30 seconds. The area of this Avicii hell is 8,000 square miles. The whole of this hell with iron walls is packed with burning flames, iron snakes, and dogs. With hot fire in this hell run from the east to the west. Also, there's an iron bed when one is casting there. When somebody is put on this iron bed, he can see his own body feeling it. Therefore, all beings are subject to punishment according to their sins. Then there are the yaksas, the demons, with eyes similar to that of electric bulbs and hands in the shapes of steel claws to scratch the sinners. Yaksas pieces into sinners. Yaksa pierce the sinners' bodies, throw them into the air, and the fall kills them. There are also iron eagles which hook the eyes, pick out the eyes of the sinners, and iron snakes which curl around sinners' neck, and long nails are pierced. This is really not good material to read right before you go to sleep. Into the sinners' limbs, their tongues are pulled out by iron thongs, their intestines sewed up. So pretty much it's nasty punishment. So think of some good thoughts after this. Talk to you soon. We will stop right here today. Thank you.